naglalakad ng mga naangkop na tayo para sa lahat ng mamamayan na umaasam ng tunay na pagbabago at kaginhawahan sa buhay. Bago ang lahat, mamamayan muna. At ngayon, narito ang inyong lingkod, Corazon Alma.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Please like and share our live video in our FB page, Broad Streamcast Communicators. You may also follow me on Facebook at Corazon Alma de Leon, or you may contact me to my cell phone 0918-912-3546. At nandito na ang ating co-host, Inang Guro Sonia M. Roco. Pababatiin na muna natin siya at yung dalawa nating guest for today na bumabalik ang Girl Scouts last Saturday of the month. Magiging feature ng Girl Scouts natin. Sonia, ikaw muna before I call the two guests natin. Go ahead.
Opo, magandang hapon po sa lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig dito sa Bago ang Lahat, Mamamayan muna. Magandang hapon kay Cora Alma de Leon, ang ating Woman of Wisdom. At of course, sa ating dalawang guests, si Cadet Marie Rosary Abellar and Justine Daniel Bautista. Sigurado kasi noon, marami kaming Sabado na mga Girl Scouts ang aming finiture at marami tayong natutunan sa nationwide organization ito ng girls, no? So ngayong hapon sigurado ako na marami din tayong matututunan sa kanila. Kaya back to you, Cora.
Yes, thank you. Ngayon ay World Thinking Day Camp for Senior and Cadet Girl Scouts. And they're now in Baguio. So, ang sarap ang buhay nyo dyan, malamig. Pero wala kayong connectedness, kaya pumasok kayo ngayon sa sa inyong camp, no? Sa camp office. Ang pababatiin natin si Miss Justine Daniel Bautista, Girl Scouts of the Philippines, member at large, chairperson ng program committee. Go ahead, Justine. Bumati ka muna sa ating mga nanood. Go ahead.
Good afternoon po to Ma'am Cora, Ma'am Sonia, and to all our viewers po na magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. I hope na kayo ay naka-tune in ngayon para makinig sa aming mga i-share ni Marie with regards to the celebration nga po of what Miss Cora mentioned po, the World Thinking Day celebration po.
Galing. O, ngayon, Cadet Girl Scout Mary na Rosary pa, ha? Abellar of the Manila Girl Scout Council. Please extend your greetings to all of the people who may be watching this program now and later on. Go ahead, Cadet.
Yes,
Girl Scout.
Tita. Yes, Tita. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. I am Cadet Girl Scout Marie Rosary Abellar, and I would like to say hi to all of Miss Cora's and Miss Sonia's viewers for this afternoon. And I hope we could share a lot of things from our experiences ngayong World Thinking Day celebration po namin here in Baguio, and as well as an introduction for about Girl Scouting, no? Baka may mga ibang girls and titas na nanonood na would be interested to be part of the movement. Mabuhay po.
Yes.
Kamusta po kayo?
Thank you. Tamang-tama na mention ko na itong GSP episode 50 na pala. World Thinking Day Camp for Senior and Cadet Girl Scouts. Ako naman niisip ko, World Thanking Day din para sa inyo. Papasalamat kami kasi we've had many episodes with the Girl Scouts before at ngayon ay ang pagbabalik ng Girl Scouts sa bago ang lahat, mamamayan muna. So, siguro introduce nyo muna ang sarili nyo, how you started in Girl Scouting, sino naging inspiration ninyo, at ano na narating nyo sa Girl Scouting. Let's start siguro with Justine. Go ahead.
Thank you po. So before I start mo po, no, sabi niyo it's World Thinking Day for you po. And it's also a pleasure po talaga na ma-share niyo sa amin itong platform nito. Ma-share namin what Girl Scouting is, our advocacies po, and kung paano kami na-shape na to. Kaya salamat po, yun yung una kong sasabihin po. And ayun nga po,
siguro ano po, I started talaga na from the grassroots level na ako every time I share with my fellow Girl Scouts, I always say na I was once just like the rest of them na dati kung ngayon po kami na yung nagfa-facilitate and kami na yung nag-organize ng programs para sa mga kapwa naming Girl Scout. Noon, ako din yung isa dun sa mga Girl Scout na sumasali sa mga activities, sa mga camps, and then nilulook up yung mga ate Lodi ko sa Girl Scouting na sinasabi na sana someday marating ko rin kung ano yung mga narating ng mga ate ko. So doon po ako nag-start. Nag-start ako as a young girl na na-inspire ng mga ate Girl Scouts ko na ngayon ay malayo na rin yung narating nila sa life na they inspired me na mahalin yung Girl Scouting movement, and then hindi naman din po ako nagkamali kasi ako lagi ko talaga sinasabi na I will never be the person that I am today if hindi ako nag-join sa Girl Scouting movement. Talagang
Wow,
malaking factor po. Yes po. The development, yung values po in everything.
wow. Ito naman si Marie Rosary Abellar. Introduce mo muna sarili mo kasi nakalimutan ko na talaga basahin yung aking opening, no? Nasaan ang araw at saka ano. So, okay lang. We will intersperse. Pakilala ka muna. Mary Rosary.
Yes po, Miss Cora. Again, good afternoon to everyone. I'm Marie Rosary Abellar, again from Manila Council. So paano nga ba ako nag-start sa Girl Scouting? No? Actually, this 2023, I'm celebrating my 10th year in the movement po. I started when I was in first year. I was first year high school po in University of the East, and out of curiosity lang po talaga yung Girl Scouting because I really do not have any idea what it does po. And then when I entered the Girl Scouting movement from basic nuts, yung 8-point challenges, yan po, yung mga kapwa ko Girl Scouts, you know, that yung mga basics, no? Na, parang enjoy po pala, parang yun po yung aking initial reaction. Like, fun po pala. And then we get to travel in different places around the Philippines to participate in campings, which is also fun. Like yung pong pagpipitch ng tent, and then pag campfire, nagkakantahan po kami, gagawa ng mga presentation. Those are the things na I'm really happy po in doing. And so from there, yung pong aking first year in Girl Scouting, parang namulat po ako na, this movement is not just all of these activities, but I am also earning new skills po and new knowledge in different aspects. Hindi lang po sa like academics, but more than that, yung advocacy po, tulad na nabanggit po ni Ate Justine, and then yung life skills po. Like I could be in an island po and survive in a few days because of the things I've learned from Girl Scouting. And yung medyo tumatagal na nga po, like I mentioned, I'm celebrating my 10th year this year po, November this year when I had my investiture po when I was first year high school. Dun po kami na-realize talaga na this movement really, with its promise and law, no, strengthens one's girl's character po talaga. And it's a huge opportunity for them to express their advocacies and to know themselves more, and a good avenue for them to speak out. If meron po silang mga pinaglalaban sa life, meron po silang mga goals na meron to make an impact in the world, being a part of the Girl Scouting movement, yung little ways po namin when all add up po, it could really make a huge difference. And for my milestones naman po, I think yun din po, nabanggit po ni Ate Jose, I was just a camper po before, now we are in a camp. Kami po yung pag pumito po, tumatakbo na po kami, kahit nakapajama pa po kami. But now, I'm already part of the camp staff, yung mga nag-organize po, and that's a really big step for me. And being an advocacy champions in different programs po ng Girl Scouting, both the national and international level po. Yun po.
Wow.
Wow,
Sonia,
galing.
pwedeng na silang tamaan ng earthquake sa Baguio. Kung tatamaan kayo sa earthquake sa Baguio, katulad ni
They will
Sonia,
survive.
survivor kayo. Diba? Pero sisimulan ko muna yung talagang how I begin the program, how we begin the program. And we ask the question, nasaan ang araw? Matagal ko nang inasahan ang pagsikat ng araw. Matagal ko nang inasamasam ang paglaho ng dilim. Ngunit bakit ganito ang buhay? Bakit ganito ang damdamin? Ang puso ay nagtatanong, ang diwa ay nagtataka, nasaan ang araw? Ang araw pala ay nasa puso. Ang araw pala ay nasa kaluluwa ng bala na. Kung ang puso ay puno ng pagmamahal, hindi na kailangang itanong nasa ng araw. Kung ang kaluluwa ay puno ng katotohanan, hindi na kailangang itanong pa nasa ng araw. Sa isip, salita at sa gawa, nakapaloob ang araw. Kailanman ay walang kadiliman. Sa tuwa, katotohanan at pagmamahalan. Salamat sa puong may kapal, may kasagutan na ang tanong kong nasaan ang araw. Ito ay sinulat ko noong May 3, 1999. At kalakip nito, kinuha ko din yung poem ni Rabindranath Tagore, parang inspiration natin. I think swak na swak sa Girl Scouts, no? Where mind is without fear and head held high, where the world has not been broken to fragments by narrow domestic walls, where tireless strivings stretch their arms toward perfection, where the mind is led forward to thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. At tamang-tama, Freedom Day natin, kasi you remember, February 25 was very significant sa history ng Philippines. So I'd like Sonia to open this interview with her first salvo. Anong gusto mong malaman kay Justine at kay Marie? Go ahead.
Marami na silang sinabi. They're so articulate. Pwedeng-pwede na sila mag-co-host sa'yo, Cora.
Correct. Why not?
Very fluent, very articulate, which shows that, as you have expressed yourself so well, it is part of the training of Girl Scouts. They can see
Yes.
the fruits, no? You know somebody by the fruits, by their character, by what they say. And I think you are perfect examples of how you got interested, you joined the Girl Scouts, and now you are so committed and dedicated to helping yourselves and helping others, to love and to serve. Kasi I think it's a service organization. It is not an organization that after after you get the probation and you get the medal, you're already, finished. Ito hindi, parang lifelong, di ba? It's like
Yes,
lifelong. We've
yes.
met many of your leaders who were Girl Scouts since they were in school, and now they are, they are in their professions, and yet they're active. So really,
Mm.
congratulations. I think they have very well introduced themselves, Cora. Maybe what you can
Yes.
tell us now is
Yeah.
ano ba yung activities niyo connected with this World Thinking
Thinking.
Day? Why is it
Yes.
important to the Girl Scouts?
Go ahead.
Actually po, World Thinking Day is not just important po sa Girl Scouts of the Philippines, but it is a global
World.
celebration po.
Yes.
Yes po. And Girl Scouts, Girl Guides from across the world is celebrating the World Thinking Day po actually every 22nd of February because it's the birthday of our founder, Lady Olaf and Lord Baden-Powell, which is the founder naman po ng Boy Scouting. So yung sa amin si Lady Olaf po. And then it's also a day to remember our fellow Girl Scouts and Girl Guides across the world. Na that we are thinking about them, na naalala namin that we have sisters across the world, hindi lang po dito sa Pilipinas. That's why it's a very important celebration. And this year, what makes it even more special is that we are having actually ongoing pa po Chantal tomorrow, our very first national camp after the pandemic po. So during pandemic, it's all virtual. But ngayon lang po, ito yung pinakakauna-unahan na camp natin na national level po na ginawa natin after pandemic. Kaya napaka-special po ng celebration na to. And aside from that, since we are transitioning to the new normal, we are currently cascading yung ating testing, yung ating new normal camping policies. So we already have camping policies even before pandemic, but since we are transitioning po sa new normal, we need to tweak some guidelines po that is applicable dun sa ating tinatawag ngayon na new normal. Kaya this is a very historic camp po na ginawa natin. And hindi lang po ito actually, this is the second camp po since we had then last week din po, it's still a World Thinking Day camp with junior and mga junior Girl Scouts naman natin, but this time it's a senior and cadet Girl Scouts. Yun po, that's why this is a very special po.
Kay Marie Rosary naman, what do you think will be the impact of being a member of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines? Kasi not everybody is a member of the Girl Scouts, but to me, everybody, well, young girls should be members of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines. Diba? Go
Yes,
ahead, Marie.
Yes, I agree po, Miss Cora, na all levels po talaga, Girl Scout is very welcoming po talaga, and it offers different programs for different age level that could hone their skills and their capabilities and could give them opportunities for a lifetime po. And for me po, with that question, I think po, what impact it could create is that, besides being a member of a world organization, this WAGs po, not only we are given an opportunity to communicate or to participate in international activities, we also get to have new friends from different countries, different member organization po. And besides that, alam mo yung tita, parang we are given na this platform na nabanggit nga po ni Ate Justin na even after the pandemic, even during the pandemic, tita, all the activities are still ongoing. And, we still make one is to one difference pa rin po with the girls. And so I think, tita, yung impact po does not stop from, any difficulties or challenges like the pandemic. It still continues. It still inspires girls, still gives girls an opportunity, a platform, an avenue for them to voice out, to rise up, to move forward, not only for themselves, but also for the betterment of the world po. And with this International Friendship Day celebration, yun nga po yung World Thinking Day po na ginagawa po namin, we are somehow addressing issues din po that the girls actually raise and young people actually raise po, which is the environment, tita. And so I think this activity, actually the WAGs have this activity pack po, and with these activities we could actually make a difference. We could add to addressing issues on the environment and for the betterment of our future po and the future generations to come, tita.
Wow, Sonia, parang we already see the future na pwedeng
We should
you
have,
can now do the program with Bago ang Lahat, Mamamayan muna in the
yes,
future.
yeah. We should have more people
Tama.
like them. I
Oo
like
nga eh.
actually, I liked what she mentioned earlier about the Girl Scouts being a good platform or a good stepping stone to learning life skills so that kahit na daw maiwan siya sa isang island, she will survive. I think that is a very, very good,
Yes, yes.
self-reliant training, no, life skills they call it. So congratulations again. I cannot help but admire how
Be
far
amazed.
are
Yeah, amazing.
at your age of 24. We're already how many times double, triple your age.
Mhm. So siguro kay Justin, ano naging impact sa'yo being a member of the Girl Scouts? Kasi clearly both of you, you speak very well. Parang feeling ko wala yata kayong hindi alam. Pero siguro sa'yo, especially as a Girl Scout, ano yung naging impact sa'yo to be a member of Girl Scouts?
Ako po, I discovered the leader in me. Na
Okay.
yun yung talagang pinaka-pina-realize sa akin ng Girl Scouting, that in every person, there is a leader in them. They just need someone who will believe in them, who will trust their abilities, and give them the opportunities, the right platform in order for them to shine and discover yung kanilang fullest potential. And for me, that's Girl Scouting. Ito yung naging platform ko po na it really made me shine, it really made me discover my fullest potential na kaya ko palang gumawa ng difference sa community. Like, yung mga simple projects, like kunyari, sa tingin ng iba, a simple clean-up drive, wala, dudumi din naman yan. But no, being a responsible citizen, di ba? Yung po bang meron tayong willingness and initiative to take action on issues that concerns us, yun yung tinuro sa amin ng Girl Scouting po, to speak up on issues that concerns us and not just speak up but to do something about it. Yun po yun. Kasi sabi nila, pag Girl Scouting daw po, camping lang yan. Pag Girl Scout, laging handa, camping. But no, we are more than that po. And if you can just see yung mga fruits ng mga itong ng Girl Scouting, kung saan po napunta yung mga Girl Scouts na even way back before, talagang mapapawaw po kayo. In all professions, makikita niyo talaga na merong nagsha-shine doon. And kapag tinanong mo yung background niya, dati siyang Girl Scout. Even hindi man sila naging as active as we are, but when you ask them po, there is really something na values na instilled sa kanila ng Girl Scout. Sa akin yun po yun eh. Nadadala ko siya even at work. Yung kung paano po ako magsalita ngayon sa inyo, kung paano ako magtrabaho sa office, nadala ko po lahat ng values na yun. And I really thank the Girl Scouting movement po for letting me discover my fullest potential.
Yeah.
Ayun.
President Nina Yuson, you have an
Oh.
outstanding future president of Girl Scouts dito. Ang gagaling. Ako, I am
Gagaling.
embarrassed. Siguro, sabi ko nga, even when I was Girl Scout, hindi ako kasing galing ni Justine at saka ni Marie Rosary. Ikaw,
Oo.
Sonia, we are getting an all-time high in this interview. Go ahead, Sonia.
Actually, I am very inspired because today is EDSA 37th anniversary. And many of the readings, no, and what I've heard also in the homily today is that EDSA was like the transfiguration. It happened, we became one people for a few days. And afterwards, it fizzled out because when we came down from the mountain of EDSA, bumalik na naman tayo sa ating gawi. And so, like Father Nebres mentioned this morning, we were one people during that time, but it just did not sustain itself. And then there were many occasions when we could be one people, but then we couldn't make it yet. And he thinks that as of now, 37 years after, we are still not one people. And I think if I hear you, Justin and Marie, it gives me hope. Now we can be one people, no? When there are people like you talking so selflessly, no, about what the impact of Girl Scouts has been to you and how you would want to carry it out in action even at work. So both of you are working now? Are both of you working now?
Ako po. Si Marie po, hindi pa.
Oh.
Ah, Marie is still
Justin,
at
saan ka nag-work?
Ako po sa HR po. Ayan. So, gamit na gamit ko yung confidence na binigay sa akin ng Girl Scouting since under po kasi ako ng training and development. So, more of speaking talaga.
HR of what company?
Brenton International Venture Manufacturing Corporation po.
Oh, wow.
And
International company pa.
Marie is not yet working, still studying.
She's still, opo, na-out po ata si Marie. Ayan.
Yeah. What is she taking?
Back ka, Marie?
Yes po.
Can you get back? If not, okay lang. We'll wait for
Ayan,
you. Get back.
Nasa backstage daw po.
Yan,
dapat
okay, yan na.
Opo, she's currently studying pa po. Ayan,
Okay,
Yes po.
okay.
So what course are you taking, Marie?
I'm currently taking AB Foreign Service major in diplomacy po.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Future
Future.
affairs.
Puro tayo, wow. Future ambassador, mga ganito.
Talaga.
Foreign
Galing, ano?
relation.
Hopefully,
Kinikilabutan
tita,
ako
opo.
Sa galing ng mga natin. Ako, Diyos mio, galing-galing. Anyway, siguro magandang tanungin ka, ano yung naging challenge? Siyempre, may mga experiences kayo na naging both challenging and kumbaga you weathered whatever storms na pinagdaanan nyo. So, I'm sure iba-iba ang experience niyo pero ano yung masasabi niyong unforgettable? Yung bang gusto kong ma-share ninyo, ano yung nag-experience niyo na you found yourself in that experience, who you are talaga? Si Justin muna. Go ahead, Justin.
Ako siguro po hindi ko makakalimutan kasi yung time. In terms of Girl Scouting po yung pinaka most challenging ko is nung time na nagsi-start pa lang ako. Na parang doubtful ako if kaya ko pong, I was about to take up a project po. It's a community project. Parang rehabilitation of a neglected area. So, parang beautification po, putting up a garden, cleaning up that area po, and turning it into a wonderful spot, parang ganon. So, during that time, high school pa lang po ako na, I was so doubtful na, hindi dapat mag-focus na lang ako sa AHADS ko. Dapat doon na lang ako, since yung pressure in everything to do well sa school, ganyan. And then, parang gusto ko na, parang ayoko i-take up yung challenge na yun, and gusto ko na lang mag-quit sa Girl Scouting to focus sa academics. And then, pinarealize sa akin ng troop leader ko, so Tita Tere, shout out sa'yo dyan, na hindi, kaya mo yan, may nakikita akong potential sa'yo. Ipagpatuloy mo lang yan, balance everything, and then, someday, magbubunga lahat ng efforts na pinuput in mo dyan. And hindi po siya nagkamali doon. And if that day, nag-say no ako sa kanya, and hindi ko na tinuloy yung project na yun, and nag-quit ako sa Girl Scouting, feeling ko po ibang version ng Justine yung kaharap niyo po ngayon. Kaya doon ko na-realize, and that experience made me realize kung gaano ko din kamahal yung Girl Scouting, to the point na talagang isa-squeeze in ko sa schedule no matter how busy po yung demands ng academics. I really do my best para hindi ko mapabayaan naman yung project ko na yon. And then eventually after po no, nagtuloy-tuloy, dumating yung madaming opportunities. I become the girl rep ng region namin, and then now national na po. Feeling ko po talagang ibang-iba yung ako ngayon. Kung nung time na yun na nag-give up ako at hindi ako nagtiwala sa sarili kong kakayahan, ibang Justine po talaga. Ayun po,
Wow.
challenging po sa
Oo.
Girls.
Sonia,
Galing.
ikaw i-ano mo naman, i-provoke mo sila with World Thinking Day. Anong gusto mong tanongin sa kanila na hindi pa natin natatanong?
Can you tell us something about your founder? Kasi you're honoring her today, di ba? Ano pangalan niya? Oleg? Ano?
Yes,
Wala.
yes po. Lord Baden Powell po actually started the movement, and then he met po Lady Olaf in a trip. And yan po, sila po ay nagpakasal in 6 months. Whirlwind ang kanila pong love story. And since both of them really love the outdoors, ayan po, yan po ang naging kumbaga roots po ng scouting movement, and then Lady Olaf become the girl guide po na amin. Yes.
Olaf?
Meron pa romantic
Lady Olaf
story,
Baden.
ano?
Yes,
May
Tita Lady.
romantic story pa tayo.
How about
How
Tita?
many
Si
years
Lady
ago?
Olaf.
How many
It
years?
started, yes, Tita. It started in 1926, Tita. So,
Okay.
medyo mahina po ako sa math na ako po ay na-challenge. Ayan, Tita. Ayan, Tita. It started in 1926, Tita.
Where did it start?
Sa London.
Actually, yes, London,
Where?
yes, Tita. Po.
London.
Yes po, in London po. Lord Baden Powell actually conducted the first camping po in London with 20 Boy Scouts po. And then after that, parang sabi po ni Lady Olaf, parang gusto ko din po ng ganon, Tita. And so, yan, the girl guiding and the Girl Scouting movement followed then. Yan, sila po ang pares namin. And Tita,
Kaya sa London ang tawag Girl Guides. Which I
Yes
think
po.
is in a way sa Philippines, Girl Scouts, pero the other side, as you mature, talagang Girl Guides din in a way. Kasi you're guiding the girls in the scouting movement. Parang yun ang
Yes.
tingin ko. What say you, Sonia? Then, you were never a Girl Scout, ano? Were you a Girl Scout?
No, I wasn't.
Oh.
Pero
Oo.
now that I've learned how organized and how well thought out it is, I was wondering na the gender issue. Kasi parang they separated the girls and the boys. So, is there a different approach for the boys, a different approach for the girls, or the same, it's the same, kaya lang you separated the girls and the boys?
In terms po sa Girl Scouting, our programs are really designed po para sa ating mga girls.
Girls.
So, yes po, kaya din po meron tayong Boy Scouting, and yung kanilang mga activities is designed naman po for the girls. But sa amin po sa Girl Scout, talagang yung lahat po ng mga programs na kinakascade namin sa field is all for girls po. Since we believe na merong different needs po ang boys at girls in terms of yung mga activities and mga programs or even values na need nating i-instill sa kanya. Kaya yung ating mga programs ay designed po para sa ating mga Girl Scouts, ang mga babaeng Pilipina.
Yeah, pero it's not something like what you can do, I can do better. Not that kind.
Hindi naman po.
Hindi, kasi di ba, there's the idea of the battle of the sexes. So, syempre, then you have the
Kanta pa
difference.
nga yun eh. Di ba kanta
Strong.
yun? Kanta.
Basta po
The
we
men are
focus
strong,
on,
the stereotyping, no? Stereotyping the gender. So that
we
men
try
are
to break those stereotypes.
okay.
Opo. We have those kinds of programs po that we try to break those stereotypical image of perfect looking girl, mga ganyan. Meron po kami mga ganyang klaseng program. And basta sa amin, tita, we empower our girls to, alam mo, to never be intimidated sa mga kasama nila. Hindi man yan dahil sa gender or sa societal status, we empower them na to speak up their minds. Kahit anong sabihin ng iba, ito ka, and yun yung ipakita mo sa kanila. Ganun po.
Siguro, pwede din tanong ano yung mga best experience nyo in scouting during your school days? Kasi si Justine, working na. Si Marie, nag-aaral pa, pero parang ang future niya, foreign service, di ba? Parang nakikita ko nang gustong mag-ambassador nito o consul general. Di ba? Parang I can see the wave of the future sa kanya. So siguro I'd like to ask muna, Marie Rosary, ano yung parang special talents mo na sa palagay mo by taking this course na, and of course by being Girl Scout, you will see the fruition of your dreams and aspirations. Go ahead, Marie.
Yes, tita. Actually po, tita, Ate Justine mentioned this earlier po, no. The Girl Scouting really gave us a really huge, like this, opportunities for us po to discover our skills and our fullest potential. And because of that, tita, I chose my course now and my future career then because the Philippines is a member of organization of the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, then I already have an idea of what an international organization is, which we study po in our course, and how we communicate with other cultures, and how we could be more diplomatic in terms of communicating with them or engaging with different ideas or different like laws or policies that the Philippines could actually apply or could be good for us po. That's why I'm really happy to be part of the movement, tita. Kasi yun nga po, starting from just a camper, learning this 8-point challenges, how to make a sampayan and higaan, mga ganyan, tita. No, we jump to that level po. Now we are already given a voice. This advocacy-based projects, where we are given the chance to be an advocacy champion and speak even with girls from Africa, from Switzerland, from London, and other parts of the world. And with that, tita, I was able to somehow have that confidence, tita, that I know I could use when I entered the field of foreign service po. Kasi I won't, yun po yung typical na you get intimidated of other foreigners, but you get naturally, we get intimidated po. But because of this opportunity po, like as young as I am, tita, I'm really open to like talking and learning French or Mandarin with my Chinese Girl Scouts, or this girls from Africa. I could learn their language, and it's so much fun, tita. And the difference is that hindi lang po siya purely work or like super serious, tita, but you know, with Girl Scouting, may onting fun po yung process, and that's really what makes me happy, and really excited for the future that I could have po with foreign service and Girl Scouting on the other side.
Wow! Parlez-vous français? Marunong na ng French?
I think Marie knows what she can maximize. What she can maximize her connections with. Now that with her course, She can easily say that, I can meet people in Africa. And that is what diplomacy is all about. When you go to the foreign service, you really meet all kinds of people from all walks of life, diba? And all kinds of ideologies and all kinds of economies and culture. Wow, that's really very enriching.
Mm. Anyway, ang nakikita ko, sa bayan natin, meron tayong integrity issues, di ba? And I think the former President Duterte captured that, the imagination of the people about what to do about drug addiction, about corruption, about criminality, among others. How do you now see the role of Girl Scouting to be able to address those issues, which still confronts us today? Si Justin, and then of course si Marie. Justin.
Siguro po with the many pressing issues that we have nowadays, kung sa amin sa Girl Scouting, whatever concerns us or yung mga bagay na naaapektuhan kami to be able to stand up and speak up about those issues, na wag basta manahimik lang and to try to um, check saan kaya kami pwedeng tumulong to address those issues. Hindi man yung sa malaking bigger picture, like in a simple way of like doing awareness campaigns, doon sa dinami-dami po, like for example, we have this yung mga national masyadong malaking issues po kasi yan to touch eh. But starting with sa mga Girl Scout
Community.
namin, mga simple issues like about yung binanggit natin kanina, yung gender-based stereotypes na kapag ang babae is hanggang dito ka lang, hanggang dito ka lang, ito lang yung mga pwede mong gawin kasi ito yung sinasabi ng society na dapat kang maging. Kami sa Girl Scouting, in simple ways like doing awareness, talking with our Girl Scouts, empowering them that you are more than what other people tell you, na hindi ka, that their words does not define you. You are more than that. And to love and accept yourself, doon kami nagsisimula pa yung i-build yung confidence ng mga bata na kaya nilang magsalita at kaya nilang gumawa ng action dun sa mga issues na nagko-concern sa kanila. Sa mga simpong awareness campaigns, mga advocacy projects, if you can see lang po talaga yung madami, sa sobrang dami, kami ay, ni Marie ay ilan pa lang, 2 pa lang po kami sa mga Girl Scout na napakadami na maraming mga advocacy projects and na ginagawa po in order to address yung mga concerns. We also have yung GPN po natin. We have problems po in terms of nutrition, malnutrition. May mga ganong programs po kami. Stop the Violence, VAUG po, Violence Against Women and Children. We have those kinds of programs. And we are able to cascade those programs in a way na maiintindihan talaga since mga bata po yung aming mga hinahandle. Maiintindihan nila in the easiest way and ma-absorb nila na meron pala akong kayang gawin sa mga issue na to. Sa kahit na ganitong simpleng action, it's not how small the action is, but the impact of that action. Yun po yung lagi naming sinasabi sa kanila. So, yun po.
Alam mo, Sonia, this episode is really awesome, to use the word.
Right.
Pero
yeah.
awesome na rin na ang dami nang nag-like. You wanna read them?
Dali ang dami ng we have a comment section. And so our listeners, they type in some comments or they greet. So let's start with Malu Yu, good PM. And Edlin, of course, good afternoon po. Ria Tan, good afternoon. Ria, once a Girl Scout, always be a Girl Scout. And then Jenna Lynn Insyong, thank you for sharing, Ma'am Cora. Mabel Roa, good afternoon, Ma'am Cora, Ma'am Sonia, and young guests. Indeed, the future of this country is bright and hopeful if we have girls like Justine and Marie Rosary as our leaders who have been molded by the character-building values of Girl Scouts. God bless you. And Jinky Bueno Iliut, mapagpalang araw po, Ma'am Cora, Ma'am Sonia, and guest. And we have Cecil Fajilan. Ang dalawang GSP guests are illustrations, not much better alternative on citizenship or pagiging mabuting mamamayan para sa bayan. than the current and fully accepted ROTC by some parents for their children.
Advocacy ni Cecil yan, yung ROTC, na inalis without rhyme of reason. Kasi kung ayaw mong must ang ROTC, it should at least be voluntary. May opportunity na ma-open yung pagiging ROTC. Carrying on, nakita natin dito na marami na kayong ginagawa ngayon. Although we're only thinking right now of World Thinking Day, ano pa yung, kasi maraming, ano pa yung mga challenges na nakita nyo? Kasi, I don't know, financially, okay naman kayo sa membership, di ba? Anong, may problema pa ba kayo sa ano? Kasi I remember, during my time, yung pagbabayad ng membership, hindi na nagdadaan sa bangko. It's Girl Scouts already are receiving the money directly. Is that true up to now? Anong system ninyo? Sa
Ngayon,
MAAB, di ba MAAB, tawag nyo?
they,
Member benefits?
they register po yung ating Girl Scouting registration fee amounting to 50 pesos per Girl Scout po per council. So, per council po, so mga per cities or yung sa kung saan man po silang council na naka-assign, doon po sila nagre-register through their troop leaders. So, totoo, ngayon po, medyo dumadami na po yung mga nagiging, na ulit yung members natin since medyo naging challenging din po kasi talaga during the pandemic. Sobrang naapektuhan yung ating membership po talaga. So, yun yung biggest challenge din po talaga ng pandemic sa Girl Scouting. But now, yan, we've been doing lots of efforts po to bring back yung mga girls natin na siguro nung pandemic talagang hindi kinaya na mag-register po. So, yun po. And aside from that, siguro po, in terms membership, yun nga po. Kaya nga ito din yung talagang ano namin na to encourage yung mga nanonood na magpa-member sa Girl Scout. But aside from that po, siguro yung pinaka-biggest na naging challenge talaga is yun nga, yung pandemic po. That everything stopped, but we felt like our fellow Girl Scouts needed us. Na hindi pwedeng mag-stop ang Girl Scouting even during pandemic. That's why we've come up with different programs po to be able to help our Girl Scouts cope with the current situation. They needed us, they needed their ates para i-guide sila and to help them process what's happening. Kaya marami pong mga sumulpot na mga virtual programs nitong pandemic. Yun yung naging challenge, but we are proud to say, Marie, I, and the rest of the girl leaders po na stand up and did all those virtual activities na we were able to overcome the challenge of pandemic din po in terms of yun nga, cascading the programs virtually po.
Kasi noon, sige, go ahead, Sonia.
Gusto ko lang malaman sa 50 pesos, anong kasama niyan, anong benefits, tapos ilan ba ang inyong members to be able to sustain the organization? How many members should you have?
In terms of yung membership natin, meron pong portion na doon na napupunta sa insurance ng mga Girl Scouts natin. So naka-breakdown po talaga yan. But baka magkamali kami in terms of those questions. Kaya we'd rather not to answer po. Since ako po kasi I'm currently chairing the National Program Committee and si Marie naman po is with us din po sa program. So in terms of membership, I think sa membership committee po yun. Kaya parang I'd rather not answer yung in terms of figures po, like how many members do we have now na po.
But I know you have 96 councils.
Yes po, we have 96 councils all over the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. And we are proud to say na during this camp, well represented po yun. We have councils from Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon, lahat po well represented sa ating World Thinking
Sa Baguio
Day.
ngayon, sa Baguio.
Yes po, nandito po silang lahat.
Siguro iisipin natin 50 pesos lang membership. Pero marami silang activities which engage the public. I remember na nag-present sila. They sold cookies during the Christmas season. Hindi lang tayo nakatikim ng cookies, pero brownies, ni-remind ako ni Dina,
Yes
brownies
po.
doon tawag doon. How did you do? I mean, how did you make out in that particular project? were you able to raise a bit of money in that project, na brownies? You don't
Okay, so
know, but maybe
that was in partnership po with Brownies Unlimited. Kaya
yes.
thanks to Brownies Unlimited for partnering with Girl Scouts of the Philippines. So in
Oo.
every brownies po na inano natin, na nabenta natin ng time na yon, goes to the membership ng Girl Scouting po. So mapupunta po yun sa mga Girl Scouts natin na talagang siguro yung mga talagang gustong-gustong sumali sa Girl Scouting but
Pero walang
medyo,
pambayad.
opo, medyo
Mm,
hirap sila dun sa 50 pesos na yun. So dun po yun mapupunta. Kaya sinabi talaga namin na yung 50 na yun nabusog, yung binayad nila for the brownies, not just 50 pesos, pero yung portion nun, malayo po yung narating. Nabusog na sila, pero nakatulong pa
may
sila
dala.
ng isang Girl Scout para ma-experience yung mga programs na meron kami sa Girl Scouting po.
Siguro you tell them about the community-based troops kasi we talked about that earlier pero wala na tayong update kung how successful or ano yung challenges ng community-based troops kasi walang problema kapag school-based because they're already there. But yun sa community, they may or may not be in school and they may be part of the community na and particularly sa mga indigenous areas medyo it's more promising I think sa mga communities na not necessarily just limited sa school. Anong naging experience nyo? Both of you. What do you know about the community-based troops of Girl Scouts? Kwentuhan nyo kami yan.
Siguro po I'll share on the aspect of yung updates po, no?
Mm,
So, currently po, yun nga po, in-start natin yan since we've seen na meron talagang mga out-of-school youth na gustong sumali sa Girl Scouting pero dahil wala sila sa school and hindi sila makakapag-register, why not give them the opportunity po na makasali pa rin sa Girl Scouting kahit na hindi man sila nag-aaral po.
in
So,
school.
kaya po meron tayo nung, yun nga, yung community-based group po. So, meron ng mga ilang councils na meron na pong community-based group but meron pa din po na iba na wala pa po. So, nasa process pa rin ng mga orientations. Kaya last year po, series of orientations was conducted in those councils na ikakascade natin yung community-based group. And I'm sure Marie can attest, no, na, di ba, Marie, yung mga girls sa community, baka may na-meet ka
Mm,
na gano'n, na hindi man siya part sa school, pero baka may
nag-aaral.
lumapit na sa'yo na gusto palang mag-Girl Scout.
Yes, Ate Justine, actually, meron nga po talagang, actually maganda po talaga yung idea ng community-based and it's good na Ate Justine gave an update po kasi ayun nga po, parang kasing nagiging exclusive po yung Girl Scout kapag parang school lang po, no? So
Mm,
then, ito pong community-based troops po na to is our way, no, to welcome many other girls who are interested to grow with us in the movement and to also experience what we have experienced and also have the opportunities that we have po right now. And so, ibig sabihin lang po no na hindi lang po sila na lilimitahan dahil nga po yung wala po silang kakayahan na yun nga po maging part ng isang troop, school troop, but ito nga po bumababa po tayo para din po hindi kasi baka nga po ang thinking ay hala baka exclusive lang ang Girl Scouting, but no, we always try to present inclusivity in the community, especially in the community kasi they are mostly the ones that are experiencing the ground problems po, no? And so I think if they have the representation po through the Girl Scouting movement, we could hear more of their concerns and address it more through our programs and projects po in the Girl Scouting movement.
wow, napaka-rich naman ang ating interview ngayon. Kaya lang, we need parting words para sa ating listeners. Kasi my time says 5:49 and we want to end at 5:55 on
Yeah.
the nose. Sonia,
Yeah.
parting words na tayo.
There's just
Go ahead.
one who joined in, Evelyn Roda. Good afternoon po. I don't know sa text mo kung meron din. Pero anyway, maraming salamat sa inyo. Cadet Marie Rosary Abellar and Justine Daniel Bautista. With leaders like you, you know, I think the country will be in good hands. Parang Metro Bank, ano. The country will be in good hands. And my dream is that there will be more of you. So if you can multiply yourselves by the programs that you have, we will all benefit. And especially because you're a nationwide organization, pray na pray ko na sana talaga mag-multiply ang mga katulad mo. Kaya po sa lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig, 'di ba? Tagapakinig, 'di ba sabi ko sa iyo marami tayong matututunan. Hindi lang natutunan, talagang manghang-mangha ako. Hangang-hanga ako dito sa dalawang ito. At talagang nawala sa akin yung kabakabahan na, ay, anong mangyayari sa bayan natin? Kung meron po tayong dalawang ganito, nako, malaki ang mangyayari. Malaking pagbabago at tamang direksyon ang patutunguhan ng ating bayan. Happy EDSA anniversary.
Great. Have no fear with Marie and of course with Justin. So, final words na lang. Justin muna.
And first of all,
Final words.
I would like to thank Ma'am Sonia and Ma'am Cora for having us in this program and for sharing the platform po para ma-share din namin kung ano ba about ba saan itong Girl Scouting. So siguro final words ko po talaga is that to all your listeners po, I'm encouraging po na kung kayo ay may mga babaeng anak, mga pamangkin, or kung may kakilala kayo na bata, isali po natin sila sa Girl Scouting. Hindi niyo po aakalain yung mga pagbabago na pwede na maidulot ng Girl Scouting sa mga anak po ninyo and yung mga changes, the developments in terms of yung kanilang capacity, their skills talagang beyond our imaginations po. So, encourage everyone po talaga to join the Girl Scouting movement. And again, thank you again po for having us in this program.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
Marie Rosary. Go
Yes
ahead.
po. Also, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to you, Ma'am Cora and Ma'am Sonia, for allowing us to speak up today and to use your platform po to introduce and for your audience to learn more about the Girl Scouting. And besides what Ate Justine said, if anyone is interested po sa mga viewers po nila Ma'am Cora and Ma'am Sonia, you could visit the Girl Scout of the Philippines website or contact your nearest council po sa inyo, or you could also message the Girl Scouts of the Philippines FB page and other social media pages po that we are also there, Tita. You know, I think that's a good thing about Girl Scouting because we're really easily adapting to what is available for us and maximize it. And so I hope to all the listeners so will be able to join you or to be with you soon in the movement. Yun po. Thank you so much, Tita. Ma'am Cora.
Thank you then. And
Last
for
na
both of
pahabol
you,
po, baka
ah,
may nanonood po kasi na sisters around the globe po. Since we're
okay.
sharing this sa Facebook, Happy World Thinking Day po sa inyong
Well,
lahat. Happy World
all of
Thinking
us.
Day.
uh, I will have 2 minutes, so I will just have the prayer for the nation. Lord, let me be the change I want to see, to do with strength and wisdom all that needs to be done, and become the hope that I can be. Set me free from my fears and hesitations. Grant me the courage and humility. Fill me with spirit to face the challenge and start the change I long to see. Even if I'm not the light, I can be the spark in faith, service, and communion. Let us start the change we want to see, the change that begins in me. It has been a wonderful, wonderful afternoon today with both of you, Justin, and of course, Marie Rosary. And we look forward to every last Saturday of the month to be able to hear from others, to share their experiences, because I know that our country will be in good hands with people like you. Maraming maraming salamat sa inyo at sana huwag kayong magsasawa na isipin na kailangan tayo ng ating bayan. At no time in our history na kailangan natin during this anniversary of People Power that we need to continue the People Power movement. Even though it's already 37 years old, 37 years na, Sonia, di ba? We still believe
37.
37, we still need to continue that until we reach the right age of 50 years kung pwede for society. I hope hindi tayo abutin ganun katagal to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maraming maraming salamat sa inyo. It's 5:55. We're ending on the nose. Thank you very much. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.